window is 2 people wide, 2 of me, like this. It's on an angle. You can hang out and look down. Only the captain can do this on the bridge. You can see lifeboats, balconies, I can see water, and this amazing view of the ocean. Right there. Just the best. It's the best of both worlds because right out that door is the outside. And then you got the inside outside. Inside outside. It's all good. Like it's just beautiful. The ocean. I don't know. Just can't get over the ocean. This is room tour of room 1888, deck 12, on board Adventure of the Seas. Just come to the door, the key card, which controls all the power and the lights, and the main master switch right there, which turns all the lights back on. You have the door, you have your must station as usual, and instructions how to put your life jacket on, and where your room is located, and where your muster station is located. In this case, it was C6. You also have a little peephole. I didn't even know we had that actually. Little peephole. Look outside, and then of course the magnet for do not disturb. When sleeping off the Adventure, don't forget to lock your door. Coming back to the room, there is this little opening here. It's not a storage area, it's for the door handle to fit into the wall basically. Up here you have the thermostat in this particular room. It isn't the old analog ones like downstairs in the other rooms. This is a digital one. So up and down, down for cool. 2 hooks behind the door. Plenty of lighting, plenty of space as you walk in. This room is actually equipped with quite a number of closets. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shelves there. Coming back 1. Lots of hanging space. As you can see, life jackets on top, lots of room on the bottom. Good depth here in the closet. Look how far back that goes. And tons of hanging space. Excellent space in this room. Excellent closet space in this room. Yeah. Okay, turning around, you can see the room. The room is actually very large. It's larger than a balcony room in my opinion. It's also larger than an Oceanview room, although it is a panoramic Oceanview room. On the right as you walk in, you have a very large mirror. And then on this wall, you have a wall sconce, which is controlled by the master switch at the door, that light. And then we have hooks where we hang our hats and things. And these hooks basically go anywhere because the room is magnetic everywhere. It's made of metal. We hang these up here for fans. This is where the heating cooling comes out. And walking back, you can see a little artwork here and a chaise couch basically. I think this is a bed. Yep, there's a bed under there. So this room could, in theory, fit 3 people. The floor space here is quite impressive. Even between the couch and the bed, you still have at least 2.5, 3 feet there, and a good 4.5 feet, I would say 5 feet here as you walk in. Over here, you got your safe is on this shelf instead of down here where it usually would be, and down there we put the hairdryer and a few knickknacks. Standard, enter the code, open it up. Was it deep enough for a laptop? No, it was not deep enough for a laptop. 2 more shelves up there, and then down below, you have your fridge, which we're using. It's very handy. Nice chair with space underneath, knickknacks. And then over here you have 3 very large drawers. Got a lot of my computer stuff in there, clothing, and more clothing. And they're all soft close, which is a good feature. Of course, your remote for your TV. 2 floating shelves, lots of room. And they got a little lip so things don't roll off. Let's see what else I can show you. Garbage can, of course. I like to put the garbage can over there for some reason. I like to bring it out, and this particular cabin attendant has left it out for us, so that's good. Usually they store it away. We got these little fans that we use. They are to blow the air around. We didn't really need them that much this cruise. It worked out quite well without them. Underneath here, you do have a little light for the sconce on the wall, a little reading lamp, and then another master control to turn off all the lights in the room, except the one above the vanity or the desk over there. As you can see, that turns them all back on. Everything comes back on. Standard phone, standard little drawer, standard little nook down there. Nice sized bed. They have put like a mattress pad on our bed for us. We had to ask for it. Apparently they only have a limited amount on board though. So if you want one, maybe ask your room steward early in the cruise, like right away, because I think they do run out, and some cruise lines don't even have them anymore. Really decent sized TV. I'd say it's a 37 to 42 inch TV. It's not a smart TV, but it has a decent amount of channels on it. Quite happy about that. Room service menu was tucked away in there. And you do get the door hangers for the continental breakfast or American breakfast. You will note that American breakfast has a service fee of $7.95 per room delivery. And you can order breakfast between 6 a.m. and 11 a.m. These are the things that are complimentary, and these are the things that cost more. Anything on the back? Yep, on the back. I think this is between 11 and 6 a.m. That is correct. These are the ones you can order, and they do have a fee assigned to those for lunches or snacks or whatever you want. Put back in there. Good. And that's really a handy little spot right here. Again, more space between the bed. No real issues coming through here in the night, except if you leave the TV out, it can be a nuisance. You'll just like smack into it. So always tuck that back in like this. The TV does have a really good swivel on it. Comes out quite far. So make sure you push it back so you don't hurt yourself in the night. Looking back, oh look, we got a little frog tonight. Isn't he cute? A paper planner. You do ask for the paper planners, otherwise you can scan them, QR code, and they're available on your phone or mobile device. We got our pillows as usual. We like to get lots of pillows. Again with the light, and again with the table, nightstand, whatever you want to call it, right beside the bed with a drawer and a cubby. Underneath the bed there is lots of room for suitcases. You can see one poking out there. Lots of room for suitcases, and the bed's high enough, even for the hard-sided ones, which we have. What else here? So this is a panoramic ocean view room. There's floor-to-ceiling windows behind those drapes. I'll insert some pictures of what they look like here. You get two really nice chairs. So consider this room. This room from here to there is much bigger than a balcony. Much bigger, in my opinion. A balcony would only maybe come out to about here. And I feel that this space is just a really good living space. I mean, look at how much room there is. Usually at night we turn the chairs inward to face the room, so we have like a sitting area with a little table. It's beautiful. And then in the daytime we face them towards the ocean. These are blackout curtains. They work fairly well. And if you look here, there's a sheer here also. And then looking at the window, you can see it's floor to ceiling. And I'll insert some daytime pictures so you can actually get a good view. Little ledge here, it's great. If you sit in the chair, put your feet on the ledge, works great. And then if you're looking straight down, you can see over the edge of the ship, and you can actually see the front of the ship and the waves and the bow breaking the ocean. The bow breaks, I guess. Little ambient lighting up there. That's about it. But here's a really good look at the room. Taking it back from here, it's really a big room. Like, it really is a very spacious room. And I've had a look at the Oceanview rooms and the balcony rooms on this ship, and they are nowhere near as spacious as this. The other thing was, this whole deck was once, like, I believe a jogging track or part of it. And they added these on the Voyager class ships, and I think on the Freedom class also. We've had one once before, 1884. It's on a corner. I'll insert a picture here of that. And it has 5 huge windows, and it's almost like a junior suite. It's really a nice room, but they go very fast. There's only 2 of them on the ship. And these ones are very limited. Like, I talked to somebody who was on the same floor, and they said they don't have the chairs. So I think you have to be careful which rooms you choose. The rooms were added more recent than the ship was built. So the cupboards in this particular room, the furniture, the furnishings, the flooring, everything is a lot newer and more spacious. So again, highly recommend this room. Highly recommend it. It's been a wonderful room. Coming to the bathroom, always watch your step. 4 hooks in the back of the door. Bathrobes are always here. If not, you can ask your room steward about it. They do have the shower module. What do you call those? I always forget when I need to remember. Shower pod, that's what it's called. And they got the little stringy line for hanging your clothes to dry, bathing suits. That is a combination body wash, shampoo right there. Just standard. Good space. Little foot rest over there. And the door's closed like that. Toilet, of course. Towels, of course. Little cubbies on the side here, very useful. And down there is a toilet brush and some extra toilet paper in that cupboard. And the outlet up here. And then looking back, there's no shelves in the mirror, but there's good counter space here and a little more space down below. And that's the bathroom. One more thing I would like to point out is the power solutions. Power solutions are a European plug and 2 North American plugs here. That turns off the light, by the way. And then what I've done is gone on Amazon, bought one of these because these are the only things you can use on Royal Caribbean right now, the band and the other ones. Plush that in and you get yourself an extra little outlet right there. Or you can bring one of these, which is all USBs. That's all that is USBs. No more extension cords though. There you go. Also, there are no USBs beside the bed. There are no power solutions beside the bed on either side, and there isn't one in the phone either. One more thing about this room is right beside us here is the pool deck. So we're one deck above the pool deck. You walk right out our door, turn right, and right there is the deck above the pool deck. So the sun deck is right there. There's no issues with getting outside and getting fresh air. Even though there's no balcony right here, it's the best of both worlds. All this space, these floor to ceiling windows, and then the deck is right there. Who could ask for anything more? It's perfect. If you enjoyed this room tour of room 1888 on board Adventure of the Seas, deck 12, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, share it with somebody you know. Don't forget to subscribe, and stay safe and be nice to each other. Have a good day. Who is it?